With me in the studio this evening is Jay Mrug, our resident cephalogist. And Jay, there's really nothing for the BJP in these bipole elections in all these 10 states to be really cheering about, including in the 3 parliamentary constituencies which went to the results today. How are you looking at the overall results that have come out so far today?
I think one thing is very clear. I'm reminded of a small anecdote.
Yeah.
In 1987, when the Congress was, having a very gung-ho campaign in Bengal, there was one single statement that the late Jyoti Basu made.
Yeah.
He said, look, you know what? If the Congress wins, is PM going to become CM? Think before you vote.
Well said.
And I think it is that crucial question. Where is the local leadership which has heard the BJP across?
Okay, let's run the graphics. Once again, I'm saying let's run all the graphics for all the states, and Jay can take us through the big story out here. Now, wiped out in Uttar Pradesh, 3 out of 11. Why don't you take us through the other results as we run those graphics on the screen?
The BJP has won 3 on 11. In 2012, it had 10 on 11. 2014 also, if the assembly, the Lok Sabha elections were broken down, it had 10 on 11 over here. It's now down to 3 on 11.
What unexpected out here, the BJP continues to lose out 1 out of 4. Significant loss out there. What is the explanation for the wipeout in Rajasthan?
Absolutely. The BJP has lost 3 of the 4 seats it held. I think there is something more dangerous coming out of Rajasthan. Late in the evening, the EC just gave out the detailed results. The Congress has a 0.5% vote share lead over the BJP. It's actually a little ahead of the BJP in terms of vote share in Rajasthan. Yeah. It's indeed a wake-up call for the Vasundhara government.
Well, if you actually look at the elections which have been held since May 16th, you look at the other states as well. Gujarat, for example, 6 out of 9, that's definite erosion. I would have expected the BJP to at least retain 8 out of the 9 seats.
Yeah, I think it's more serious because the BJP held these 9 in 2012, held these in 2014, and the Congress has actually upped its vote share. The difference in 2012 was 13%, now it's come close. It's about 44 versus 50.
The other graphic plates which are running there of states where the elections have taken place since May 16th. So you saw Uttarakhand, Punjab, Karnataka also. These are places where the elections have been held since May 16th. Everywhere, either the Congress is making some gains or the BJP is losing. If you look at this particular plate, now let's stay with this for some time. Purely in the number of seats lost, that is a huge loss. 33, 75 and 33%. In terms of seat lost, ladies and gentlemen, the BJP, the percentage loss for the Bharatiya Janata Party is a whopping 47% loss. 47% in terms of seats is significant. Now, the BJP can they use the vote share argument to say, no, don't look at that number, because that's the number which counts.
No, not at all. I think the BJP does have some serious introspection to do, because even if they look at vote share, in UP in 2014, they had 43% of the vote. Right now, they have 37%. What should indeed shock the BJP is that the entire non-BJP vote consolidated behind the SP, giving it 44%. So I think
I think the bigger story is this. So I'm just going to make one point on the national picture. From holding on to 24 out of the 33 odd seats. In the previously held elections, what has happened to the BJP today? The BJP has been reduced to 12 seats. You've gone down in one move. You've gone down by a half. And everyone is going to ask now, and Mr. Modi may not like it, everyone's going to ask about whether the Modi effect is on the wane. Vitriol, hate. Let's look at Uttar Pradesh. Attempts to divide India have and will continue to fail. In exactly 4 months, the BJP has been dealt a blow in a state which is swept on May 16th. Did the BJP get it all wrong with its choice of Yogi Adityanath as its poll mascot? Looking a bit downcast, rightfully so, this evening is Siddharth Nath Singh of the BJP, and taking him on Rita Bahuguna Joshi of the Congress, Shahid Siddiqui, Chief Editor of Nayi Duniya, Syed Asim Wakar of the Samajwadi Party, Sabah Naqvi, Political Editor of The Outlook, and Ajay Bose, Senior Journalist, also joining this panel. Now, Sabah, it all came crumbling down. Let's get your analysis first. My view is that where the BJP went terribly wrong is forgot everything about Sabka Haath, Sabka Vikas. It did everything it promised never to do in the run-up to the May 16th results. It just turned it around and it banked on love jihad instead. Is that the reason why this has happened?
Arnab, I absolutely agree with you. Uttar Pradesh was low-hanging fruit for the BJP to pluck after the kind of landslide they had in the Lok Sabha election. They not only failed to do that, they repulsed voters. They repulsed voters. Obviously, this love jihad incantation, Yogi Adityanath, was put out there as an emotional issue, which the Parivar calls emotional issue, in order to mobilize other castes. My information is, and I've been talking to people in the BJP, that they singularly failed to mobilize a very, very significant section, which is the Dalit community, on this hate-mongering appeal. Now, when you put forward someone like Yogi Adityanath, it is almost like you're threatening. It's not only about Muslims. It is in the caste equations of Uttar Pradesh. It is a very muscular, threatening voice, which
Why were they so sure? Why were they so sure, Shahid Siddiqui? Why were they so sure? Who gave this idea to the BJP? What they made them feel that Yogi Adityanath has this magic wand? Or is it that Amit Shah had no other idea in his own mind? Why did they buy into this? Who was pushing it? Was it the RSS, in your view?
They totally misunderstood Uttar Pradesh. I've been telling on your shows that people of Uttar Pradesh wanted development, wanted change. They voted Mayawati, they voted Akhilesh for change, and now they voted Modi for change. But instead of understanding they thought the vote was for Muzaffarnagar, right? It was not. And unless they understand this, they will fail again and again. So they went on playing this card. In Uttar
you mean
Pradesh,
to say they actually thought they were playing the riot card intelligently, that they thought they won in UP last time because of the riot card, Shahid Siddiqui? You feel the BJP actually believed it won on the riot card?
BJP believed that they won because of the Muzaffarnagar riot card, but that card was not working, and unless they understand this, they will lose everywhere, and they are losing everywhere. And it was not just Yogi Adityanath. From RSS leaders to other leaders, the way they were talking about everything, as if
Rita Bahuguna Joshi
development card didn't matter.
Rita Bahuguna Joshi.
So they went on the communal and hate card, hate jihad was there.
Rita Bahuguna Joshi, what many people have been joking, and they say one thing that it proves is that if you keep Rahul Gandhi away, then there's a greater chance of the BJP doing badly. If you keep Rahul Gandhi in the campaign, then the BJP, Congress party flops generally. I mean, that's on an aside, but Rahul Gandhi is irrelevant to this debate. Please don't take it otherwise. The question here is, why do you think, what went wrong for the BJP? Was there a consolidation against the BJP?
Arnab, why don't you look at the elections or the by-elections ever since this government took over in Delhi? See, there was Uttarakhand, there was Bihar, there was Madhya Pradesh also, Karnataka, now Gujarat, Rajasthan. And everywhere the people are sending out messages, strong messages, and this time it's kind of a referendum. That look, achhe din nahi hai, and the promises that this government made, I totally somersaulted on that. They had said that there was a policy paralysis in the UPA, all its policies were wrong, programs were wrong, and then they continued with all those programs. And they are saying that they're going to take them to a logical conclusion. So I think the people of this country are angry that the government, and the BJP especially, is now resorting to communalism, is resorting to polarization, and is resorting to emotive issues related to religion to polarize the voters.
Siddharth Singh, see how you destroyed your edge.
It's a referendum.
See how you...
And on the script is written by Amit Shah ji, who is the national president.
See how you...
The defeat of BJP, 3 seats in Gujarat, from where the Prime Minister...
Yeah, one second. You first...
How do you see
out of 80, you all said the script written by Amit Shah. Okay? And then Shahid Siddiqui ji and everybody had praised what a strategist Amit Shah is. And then the UP leadership, including Rita Bahuguna and Akhilesh Yadav, they said, oh, the BJP has polarized, and therefore they got that 73 seat. So it worked then, it doesn't work now. In that case also in the Lok Sabha, and let me also say, now we have never worked on a vote bank or polarization strategy, and that we will never work. Let me be honest to you, we will be never working on that.
Let Siddharth complete.
Yes.
No, let Siddharth complete. No, 1 second, let Siddharth complete.
We all must accept as political parties and fight it out together. But to say that this is our agenda, I'm sorry.
What you must accept,
Mr. Arnab Goswami, and certainly of the secular Chatterjattis, that today is your day.
I'm really sorry. No, I take objection to that. No, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Are you saying?
BJP.
Are you saying? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Siddharth Nath Singh. Siddharth Nath Singh, you must correct yourself at that stage.
Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
No, Mr. Siddharth Nath. First of all, I take serious objection to what you said. By what you said, there are two assumptions I can therefore make. One, by calling others secular, are you saying that you are not secular? B, are you saying that anybody who's secular, you will derisively and in an insulting manner call a chatterati? I am secular, but I am not a chatterati. And Siddharth Nath Singh, you have no right to call anyone who is secular in a derisive and humiliating manner on national television as a chatterati.
Mr. Arnab Goswami, you have no right as an anchor to tell me what I have to call.
You can't call people who are secular chatterati.
You can ask me to step out.
You can't call people who are secular chatterati.
Goswami, you give me back, I give you back today.
But you can't call people who are secular chatterati. I'm not giving you anything.
I'm very decent. I can talk on a real issue. So let's talk that.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can, Mr. No, 1 minute. 1 minute. You know, Mr. Siddharth Nath Singh, I think if this is going to turn into a boxing match between you and me, it was neither intended nor sought. We can save the viewers the trouble and they can go and see a real boxing match. The real question is this.
You retrieve too.
No, I am not retreating anywhere, Mr. Siddharth Nath Singh. I am continuing with the debate. I don't believe in retreating. I disagree with you and I let my disagreement known and on record that I disagree with your description of secular people as chatterati.
I disagree when you say this is an issue of love jihad. I presume your research team has already given to you. This appeared in 2010 by a US Consular General in Chennai on a South India where he reported.
You are going to Mr. Siddharth Nath.
The word comes from Siddharth Nath, not from the BJP.
It's about hate jihad.
Okay,
I would like to get Syed Asim Wakar. I would like to get Syed Asim Wakar to the debate. Do we ignore the Samajwadi Party?
This is a real problem. Let's call it a demographic challenge to the nation. I'm more than happy to call that name.
1 second. Now I'm making one observation. I need to go to the Samajwadi Party. You see, what was the story before the 16th of May? Before the 16th of May, it was of the story of Narendra Modi, a no-nonsense prime ministerial candidate who said, I will pull up my leaders who make divisive comments. When I interviewed him on the 7th of May, 9 days before the results, he said, if these people make divisive comments, they have stopped because I have asked them to stop. It was not the story of a party that banked on a man called Sangeet Som's free run to incite violence via loudspeaker politics. This is not the politics before May 16. This is the politics that came after May 16. It is the politics which has therefore been rejected. Siddharth Nath Singh, don't respond. I let Syed Asim Wakar come in. Syed Asim Wakar, आज बीजेपी के जो नेता है सिद्धार्थ नाथ सिंह कह रहे हैं ये सब कोई लव जिहाद का कॉन्सिक्वेंस नहीं है. ठीक है, हम हारे हैं, मगर जो आप एनालिसिस कर रहे हैं सब गलत है. वकर साहब, आप क्या कहेंगे सिद्धार्थ नाथ सिंह जी को?
देखिए, मैं आज सुबह आपके चैनल पर था
जी,
आपसे पहले भी एक चैनल पर था. जिस दिन 13 तारीख को चुनाव हुआ था उस दिन भी मैंने कहा था कि हम इतनी सीटें जीत रहे हैं. कोशिश हमने सबके लिए की थी, लेकिन मैं शुक्रगुजार हूं उत्तर प्रदेश की आवाम का कि उसने जहरीली जबानों को काट के फेंक दिया.
किसकी जहरीली जबान?
इनकार कर दिया कि आपकी भारतीय जनता पार्टी और किसकी.
आजम खान के बारे में
यहाँ तो बताऊं, एक बहुत अहम बात बताना चाहता हूँ आपसे.
बहस कर ले थोड़ा सा.
मैं अपनी एक थोड़ा सा लिहाज में रह के बात करें सिद्धार्थ नाथ सिंह जी, अच्छा नहीं लगता है आप जैसे आदमी को. हम चैनल में बैठे हैं, तू तकार करके बात
पूरे लिहाज में कर रहा हूं, क्योंकि जितना आप उत्तर प्रदेश को समझते हैं उससे ज्यादा मैं समझता हूं, ये मेरा मानना है.
मुझे कह तो लेने दीजिए, मुझे बात तो कह लेने दीजिए. आप लोग बोल रहे थे, मैं बिल्कुल बीच में नहीं बोल रहा था. देखिए अर्णव जी, लोकसभा चुनाव में जिस तरह से भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने अपने को सामने रखा था अवाम के सामने, उसमें इन्हीं ने यहां तक काम किया था कि इन्हीं ने भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने राम जन्मभूमि से और राम मंदिर तक से परहेज किया था. तो जो सेकुलर वोट था हिंदुस्तान का, गैर मुस्लिम सेकुलर वोट जो था, उसने इनको इसलिए वोट दिया था कि वो दाल चावल सब्जी रोटी पेट्रोल डीजल गैस की लड़ाई लड़ रहा था और महंगाई के खिलाफ उसने वोट किया था. इनको ये लगा कि शायद मोदी जी की क्रिमिनल सोच की वजह से हिंदुस्तान के अवाम ने उनको वोट दिया है. लेकिन क्योंकि इन्हीं ने चुनाव जीतने के बाद जिस तरह से अपना एजेंडा फिर से वही जो इनका पुराना एजेंडा था, हेट स्पीचेस, हिंदू मुस्लिम, जान माल। अब आप ये बताइए कि आज का जमाना जो है वो आपको वोट इसलिए नहीं दे रहा है इंसान कि वो अपनी जानों से नहीं खेलना चाहता है। हर आदमी यहां पर कारोबार के लिए, नौकरी के लिए, रिहाइश के लिए, अपनी खुशहाली के लिए आपको वोट दे रहा है और आप आवाम की जानों से खेल रहे हैं। आप लोगों को मौत की घाट उतारने की बातें करते हैं। लोग इस बात को समझ गए और उन्होंने हमारे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी के अंदर जिस तरह विश्वास जताया।
नहीं, दिस इज नॉट एन एंडोर्समेंट ऑफ अखिलेश। No, this is not an endorsement of Akhilesh. I reject that theory. ये कोई अखिलेश का एंडोर्समेंट तो है नहीं। आपके माननीय मुख्यमंत्री क्या करते हैं? नहीं, उसका एंडोर्समेंट तो है ही नहीं। आप भूल जाइए। नहीं, आप ये बात नहीं कह सकते। आप ये बात नहीं कह सकते। नहीं, आप ये बात नहीं कह सकते। आप नहीं कह सकते कि अखिलेश की एंडोर्समेंट है। कोई ये बात मानने को तैयार नहीं
कह दिया। देखिए
और ना मैं हम्बली
बात सुनिए। अब आप जैसे भी योगी जी ने एक बात कही, योगी जी ने एक बहुत बड़ी बात कह दी। आपने सुना कि योगी जी ने कहा कि पुलिस और प्रशासन का इस्तेमाल किया गया। मैं सिद्धार्थ नाथ सिंह जी से रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं, एक मिनट के लिए मेरी बात सुन लें।
एक मिनट सिद्धार्थ जी, एक बात, one person at a time.
Was that true or is it this true? Which would be the theory applied by Samajwadi Party?
Please listen me.
Now they are saying that was true because we won on the good governance.
देखिए,
So I don't understand whether that was right or this is right.
चैनल पे कहा नहीं, आप बात नहीं करने दे रहे हैं। ये कोई तरीका थोड़ी ना होता है बात डिबेट का।
बोलने दीजिए सिद्धार्थ जी।
जवाब ही नहीं सीधा आ रहा है। आप ये बताओ ना कि 2014 का लोकसभा में जो आपने कहा था कि
आपको लगेगा जवाब सीधा आ रहा है या कैसा आ रहा है,
इसलिए यूपी में पोलराइजेशन हो गया। आज आप कह रहे हो वो नहीं हुआ था 2014 के लोकसभा में, आज कुछ और बोल रहे हो। तो समझाओ ना हमें, वो सही था ये सही है।
सिद्धार्थ नाथ सिंह जी, we can't have a one-sided debate.
आप सुनोगे तब तो
we can't have a one-sided debate. No, first of all, to all our viewers, I want to say Ajay Bose has been wanting to come in. 1 second, it's an open debate now. After Ajay Bose, let's have an open debate. Let's have an open debate in which Rita Bahuguna Joshi, कोई भी कुछ भी कहे। एक मिनट,
can I come in?
एक मिनट अजय बोस, let me just make one point. आज हम ये बात की चर्चा क्यों कर रहे हैं? हम बात की चर्चा इसलिए कर रहे हैं क्योंकि जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी का जो लोकसभा का परफॉर्मेंस था, सिद्धार्थ नाथ सिंह जी, सच्चाई सुनिए, कड़वी होती है, सुनना पड़ेगा। जो बीजेपी का जो लोकसभा में रिजल्ट था और असेंबली इलेक्शंस में जो है, इसमें इतना फर्क है कि कोई मानने को तैयार नहीं होगा। इन द लोकसभा इलेक्शंस 10 out of 11 seats that went to the elections saw the BJP leading in all in except one seat of Rohania. लोकसभा इलेक्शंस में दी ओनली सीट, एक ही सीट था 11 में से जहां पे बीजेपी नहीं जीत रही थी। दैट वाज देयर एलाई कॉल्ड द अपना दल। टुडे आज बीजेपी इन सब 11 सीटों में से कितना 9 या 3 जीत चुकी है, यानी कि इट्स अ वाइप आउट। नो इट्स अ सीरियस मैटर. You can't turn around and say, don't ask me questions. Yogi Adityanath didn't play a role. You gave Yogi Adityanath a fair run. 1 minute, Ajay Bose is coming to the debate.
Can I come in now or no?
बहुत अहम बात बताना चाह रहा था।
एक मिनट, वकार जी 2 मिनट।
There is the context. There is the context of today's results. There is the context. We have been warning night after night over the past many months. After the May 16th election.
Gone there also.
Yes. Why do you think the impact of Yogi Adityanath is limited to Uttar Pradesh? Do you think the people in Rajasthan are not seeing the?
And then we win in Bengal.
Do you
one
think?
Seat.
Do you think
we go into Bengal and we won first seat?
No, 1 minute.
Just a monologue.
Not UP.
1 minute, Siddharth.
This is a monologue.
Siddharth, why are you getting angry? Siddharth, why are you getting angry?
No, it's not a monologue.
No,
why are you getting angry?
Let anybody else
speak. I am saying 5 against 1, so obviously it will be a
fine,
monologue.
but don't get angry. Ajay Bose wants to say no. 1 at a time. No. Ajay Bose has been waiting. Ajay Bose has been waiting tonight. I would request the BJP representative not to get angry. Ajay Bose.
No. Yeah, I haven't spoken at all.
Go ahead.
No, please. There is a context to this. Siddharth Singh should realize that night after night, over these past few months, we've been debating this same thing, that why is the BJP changing the script? Why is the BJP changing from development agenda to this kind of divisive politics? This is not the first time. This is not the first time we are discussing this. This we have been discussing even before these results came. Now, I don't understand why is the BJP being in denial? Why cannot it admit frankly that they have made a grave miscalculation in Uttar Pradesh? They thought that after coming to power, maybe in the center, they will, the old development agenda, because it
let
will
him
take
finish,
some
Siddharth,
time
let him finish.
to implement, it will take time. But I don't understand why they had to play this kind
Why did you do that?
openly
Why did you
divisive politics?
No, yeah.
And why can't they admit now that they made a mistake?
No, you
Because
see,
after the government came into play.
because 1 minute, Rita Bahuguna, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Never ever rectify anything.
1 minute, Rita Bahuguna Joshi as well. After that, Siddharth will respond. Yes, Rita Bahuguna Joshi, one at a time.
Okay.
Rita Bahuguna Joshi.
See, what I'm saying is, they did this, they deviated from their agenda of development because they lost all the 3 seats in Uttarakhand. Then there was a devastation for them in Bihar, in Karnataka also, in Madhya Pradesh they were losing. So they made UP a ground for experimenting whether this agenda of communalism, agenda of divisive politics, of polarization can work or not. So they brought in all these hate mongers, those people who have cases against them for inciting violence, for inciting riots, to lead the campaign in UP. So Amit Shah ji tried to do this deliberately, and they've fallen on their face because the country, especially UP, does not want divisive politics. They've rejected the politics of hate, politics of communalism.
No,
they want development. And that is where
we have one question today.
Well, totally.
Everyone has one question today. No, one question. You know, first of all, I completely disagree with you. You felt that what happens in UP will stay in UP. That's what the strategy of Siddharth, of the BJP. What happens in UP will stay in UP. ये UP का यूनिक फॉर्मूला UP को में करना पड़ेगा. पावर में रहने के लिए योगी आदित्यनाथ जैसे व्यक्ति को सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी देनी पड़ेगी.